I just was having this conversation with somebody. Stop being attracted to losers. Yeah.
Oh, when I listened to that, I was thinking like, okay, so when you tell a person that, what is the solution? Other than like, stop being attracted to losers, right? Stop being attracted to losers. But okay, how do I stop, right? How do she stop? How does he stop? How do you know? How do so? My thing is this here. We have to look at our criteria. Well, and when I said, I'm saying we have to look at what is it that I measure a person by. What do I use to measure a person? Like if they're good, if they're bad, if they're good for me or not, if they're not, if they're saying this, that, and other, right? What criteria am I using to measure a person by? You got some people who say all I do is use my energy, depending on their energy. And I get that. Some people, but just because you can vibrate with someone, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to be intimate with them. It doesn't mean that they're supposed to be your significant other or none of that. It's just sometimes we just vibrate. We have a good chemistry. We kick it, and that's about probably sometimes as far as it go and you get sometimes. But often we like to take it beyond that point, and there are signs that we shouldn't. Anyway, what is the criteria, right? And so when we first look at our criteria, the second thing I believe that we have to dig deep into our start look like in your childhood, start digging deep, start looking deeper into your emotional makeup, your psychological makeup, the things that trigger you, the things that you gravitate to, and you have to ask why. Why do I feel certain ways when this happened or that happened, or when people talk to me like this or say this to me, or ask me that, or say, you have to ask yourself why, because there is a root, there's a seed to that. And sometimes when you can go deep enough into and locate that seed, locate that root, and question it and try to get an understanding out of it, sometimes that allows you to either say, I'm going to keep it or I'm going to do away with it. It's not good for me. It's counterproductive for me, right? And so, one other thing is that being able to also, okay, in closing on that, so being able to, look at that criteria, dig deep into self, try to understand self, dig deep into the emotional, psychological aspect of self, and trying to really understand why I do what I do, why I feel the way I feel, why I'm triggered the way I'm triggered, so on and so forth, right? Then the next thing is this here. As we begin to take on and consume information, man, stuff that makes me better, stuff that makes you better, when you really get into that whole self-help thing, when you want to eat better, you want to live better, you want to feel better, you want to not let things bother you no more, you just want to be better. You don't want to treat people the same way you've been treating them, so on and so forth, right? When you really dig deep into that and start, when you embark upon that journey to really like just study, read, listen to lectures and so on and so forth, right? That itself will produce a growth that won't allow what once attracted you to continue to attract you. As we evolve and become better and grow, actually grow, the things that attracted us a year ago or 2 years ago won't attract us if we've really significantly grown. You know what I'm saying? Now, there may be core things about what attracted us before. Like if a person is like really just a giving, thoughtful person, and that's one of my core values, just being really giving and thoughtful, then that about a person will always attract me because it's who I am in my core, right? But things that we've picked up and developed along the way, along the way of living, dealing with different people, going through different experiences, and so on and so forth. All those things can be shedded and reapplied. Those things we can start over with that. We can constantly grow and build and shed and put on new dresses and so on and so forth, right? But it takes information. It takes us really getting deep into really trying to know and understand who we are and why certain things bother us the way we do. You just have to become very analytical and a science to yourself. A scientist about yourself and to yourself. Anyway, tell me what you think, man. Get into the comments. Get back at me. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Get subscribe, like, share. That's very necessary so that my videos can be circulated more, so more people can hear it. Tag someone who you feel needs to hear it. Share with someone who needs to hear it. Go to my YouTube and like the Man's Enterprise. Also, subscribe, share, like. Anyway, I appreciate the peace.